Hey guys, I had to tell a story. Close that because there's a truck there. Okay. I had to tell a quick story that when I sat at the Dunkin' Donuts by me or by my job, I put up a couple of my rosaries that I make on the table. I only like 3 of them there. And I have a shirt that says, "Don't worry, God will make you whole" on. This guy claiming to be ordained, he didn't say priest, but he said he was ordained, and he was a Catholic, and he started off on me saying that he doesn't have a relationship in Mary, and I told him we don't worship Mary. I don't know what you're talking about. We worship Jesus. I said there's no mediator between me and the Lord. I said, you're right, there is no mediator between me and the Lord. We never claimed there was. He said, we don't pray on a chain, we don't pray in the scriptures. I said, we don't either. We praise Mary for being the woman that said yes to God to birth our Lord. And they're saying that Mary wasn't sinless. I go, then why did God pick her if she wasn't sinless? She has to create a sinless being, Jesus. Why would he put his offspring into a sinful woman and have a sinful baby come out if he wanted Jesus sinless? Because Jesus was sinless. So was Mary. Joseph was a carpenter. Joseph did not impregnate Mary. The Lord impregnated Mary. Joseph stayed with Mary after finding out she was pregnant and getting a visit from Gabriel. He went on about Adam and Eve and said, well, Adam was sinless and so was Eve until she got led by the serpent and ate off the forbidden tree, which was a generational curse. And by Mary being sinless and giving birth to our Lord, who was also sinless, broke that generational curse. Mary was the new Eve, and Jesus being the new Adam. And he started saying I said, he started preaching like I was talking to a Protestant, and he denied that he was a Protestant. He said, I'm a former Catholic. I was Catholic. I said, dude, you're always a Catholic. Once you're baptized Catholic, you're always a Catholic. And I said, dude, you had bad catechesis. This is what you're talking about. You're denying Mary. You're denying the physical appearance of Jesus. You're denying everything you were taught. And I said, dude, go preach. They started preaching to me. I said, dude, go preach to your fellow Protestants. I don't want to hear it. I said, I'll pray for your lost soul. Don't pray for me. I said, I'm going to anyways. And that's what God tells us to do. You pray for the lost souls. And he didn't want to hear it from me. I said, dude, go to your Protestant brothers and preach to them, because you're talking to me exactly like the other Protestants talk to me. I said, I know the truth, and I'm going to be here in the truth, and I will remain in the truth, because everything you're saying is heresy. So go to what the people want to listen to you.